people, this is Sharpino here. Welcome you guys to episode number, and wait for it because you know one of my favourite numbers. It is 55515 of the Pokémon Violet Nuzlocke. We have returned. We have our team ramped up, ready to go. Unfortunately, last episode, yet again, we didn't lose a Pokemon. We lost 2 Pokemon in the last episode. So no matter how much I prepare, we always lose a Pokemon or 2, which is exactly what happened in the last episode against the final star-based leader. So today we are putting a period on one of these challenges. We are here in Mesagoza. The leader of Team Star is actually here. So I'm very curious to see who the leader is. So before we go any further, let's go ahead and do a team recap for you guys, just so we get our team sorted. So first off, we've got Donald, our Quackleval. That's here. No changes here. We got our Shogun, and a lot of people have been saying to me to get him to evolve into a King Gambit. I do have the leader crest. I do have it ready to go. After the team recap, I will do you guys a solid. Next up, we've got our Valentina, the Farigiraffe. If some people will ask me why I called it that, because the first astronaut to land on the moon was from Russia. First woman was Valentina. I can't remember what the last name was, but I do know that is the first name. Psychic Stomp, Crunch, and Calm Mind. We got Cortana, our Salamence. I taught it Dual Wing Beat. It took a fly because I feel like Dual Wing Beat is going to be a lot better. Now, the first person or the first Pokemon I decided to add to our team for this episode is... It is Olive Oil, our Arboliva. Honestly, guys, now you guys are going to find this very ironic. Even though I hate olives, I love this Pokemon. Even though it's got a lot of things on it I don't like. As far as the Pokemon aesthetic and its design and its evolutions, I think personally, this is one of my favorite new Pokemon from this game here. It has Giga Drain, Angie Ball, Mirror Coat, and Leak Seed. So we've got a bit of recovery there as well. And then finally, I decided to add our Titan. Oh, I forgot to give you a nickname. Let me go ahead and quickly fix that there. Let me change the nickname for you. I was going to go ahead and call you... the Titanic. Or I'll call you Rose. I'll call you the Titanic. We have Titanic, the Titan. There we go. So we have Titanic, and it has Avalanche, Liquidation, Bounce, and Ice Shard. So it's Slow Boy with thick fat, so it can wall some hits, but very slow, very powerful, and we can definitely take advantage of that Avalanche. Okay, so now we've done that team recap for you guys. I figured I would go ahead now and take this opportunity to go ahead and slap on the S candy on our Shogun, or 2, so that you guys can bear witness to this. The first shiny that we have found in Violet is now going to reach its final form, and you guys are going to be privileged with this evolution. So let us see it. Here it is. It is a shiny King Gambit. What a way to kick off the episode. Beautiful. Once learned the move Kowtow Cleave. Ooh, hello. It's base 85 and it never misses. Dude. That is so good. Oh my god. Wow, that is actually a really, really good move. That is a really good move. But to protect our friend over here, I feel like it would only be in our best interest to put on a... Well, we don't need a leader crest on it anymore, so we go ahead and take that off and give it a Chocolberry, just in case we do come across anything that does have a Flying type move, because it is still Steel and Dark type. Now, even though we can obviously terrestrialize it into a Steel type, I have no idea what we're going to be going up against here. So, Kowtow Cleave, that is a very interesting move. I want to see, can I actually learn any other interesting moves? No, pretty much exactly the same moveset as Bishop. Fair enough. Alright, so now that we've got that there, let's go ahead and let's take on this mystery opponent. Let's head up to the UVA Academy over here. UVA Academy. I don't know why I keep saying UVA. I think because it was in capital letters at the very start. I don't know why. That's why I think it is. So we're going to head over. Let's see who is Cassiopeia. Oh, there's Clive. Hi, Clive. How you doing over there? I was going to take classes, but apparently you're in the way. Sup, Sharpino? Director Clavel. Oh, come on, the name's Clive, remember? Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Ha-ha! Wow, it's like we all could see that.
I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew was Clive, is none other than the director of Uva Academy, Mr. Clavel.
I already knew that.
What? But my disguise was perfect. Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away.
Yeah, that's what it was. Seriously, some people, guys.
Regardless, this is still one more astonishing truth that I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. Wait a minute.
No, that can't be right. No, I don't believe that. No, that's impossible.
Honest to goodness. When you had Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Master Sharpino, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all.
No, I still don't believe you. You can't be the final boss. No way. I don't believe that for a second, Clavel. No chance. Okay, kicks things off with a Rain Guru. Okay.
I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end.
There's no way you're I don't believe that. I still don't believe that. There's no way. First off, you can't even tell me what you recorded your voice on. Like, a high-tech gizmo? Really? That's your position? Ooh, that is going to be annoying. Wow, look how good my boy looks. My boy, Shogun! Show me the Katal... Yawn, really? Oh, can we not do this, please? Here comes my Katal Cleave. Oh gosh, I did half damage. Jesus! Okay, it looks like we're actually on par with Clavel. Alright, well, I really don't want to do this, but you're not giving much of a goddamn choice here. Dude! Alright, let's bring in Olive Oil. Let's go ahead and showcase one of our new Pokemon. Olive Oil, you've been summoned to the field. I like cooking with olive oil, so, you know. Foul play. Yeah, I was going to say, that does actually... And here comes the Seed Sower. So this is an olive oil special ability. Whenever it gets hit by a contact move, it will then activate the grassy terrain, which is actually a really good... I can see so much that can be done with this in competitive. So you know what, guys? I'm going to be outsped, and I'm going to be hitting that Giga Drain on the Oranguru, and unfortunately, it's not enough. That's going to be really annoying. But we're back to full health at least. That's even with the boost. Goodness gracious, I don't like this. And he has 6 Pokemon too. I just realized that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Katal, my Shogun again. Because now the Yawn is out, just hopefully he doesn't back in for a double Yawn. Because if he does, that's going to create some problems. Foul play. That is resisted. We're going to get some health back from this grassy terrain. Wow, and our speeds? And the reflect wall off. Oh, goody. Alright, let's go for a Katal Cleave. I really hate this Ringu. Literally, it's just Kata! And we're going to critical hit. Unnecessary critical hit. Down goes the Oranguru. So it managed to get the Yawn on me. Alright, so we get HP restoration. Houndoom. Okay, yeah, we're not sticking around for that. Let's bring in our Donald to help us out there. So let's bring in our Quackable. Oh, Donald, our starter, you've been summoned. Do those jazz feet right there. I mean, we've got jazz hands, and he's got the jazz feet. Let's go. All right, let's go for an Aqua Step. The Reflect is not there anymore, so this should do some good damage. And it does. Giggity god damn. Woo! And we get a speed increase because of that Aqua Step. Get to stepping, my boy. Let's go. And the grass is gone. Okay, fair enough. A bomber snow. Um, Well, there's grass and ice. Who would be better off? Grass and ice. I guess we could try out our boy Titanic over here. So let's go ahead, swap out. And let's bring our boy Titanic. Coming out, my big boy, my big girl, Titanic. Get those thunder thighs out there. Look at that booty. Okay, and here comes the snow warning. Okay, perfect. Ice v ice. Let's do this. All right, so let's go for a... we could go for bounce and super effective. I want to go for an avalanche, see how much damage this does. Aurora Veil. Ooh. That is... that's a spicy one. I was about to say, that's going to do jack shit. Oh, Jesus. All right. All right, well, we're going to try to stall some turns out of... Wow, we actually outspeed. Wow, if only we had known that, we probably could have prevented that Aurora Veil from happening. Because if you guys don't know, Avalanche is negative priority. Oh, come on, seriously? Really? So, well, we can use Bounce to try to stall out the turns of Aurora Veil, because I definitely think that's going to be to our benefit. Misses the Wood Hammer. Does Aurora Veil go off this turn, or does it stick around? No, it sticks around for one more turn. Okay, super effective. Not too much damage, and unfortunately no paralysis either. Oh, that did a good damage. Okay, but now the snow is stopped, and the Aurora Veil is gone. So that's good. Alright, so now we should be able to kill with this bounce now. So we're going to head back up to the skies again. Titanic Girl, Wood Hammer, and we dodge it. And we're now going to do double the damage because the Aurora Veil is gone now. So, it is enough to get the kill though. Let's go. Titanic, not a bad debut, not a bad debut. A bit of a struggle, but we did eventually get there. Okay, now we have ourselves a Gyarados. It could have Crunch, that could be a problem. It could have Ice Fang, that could be a problem. Now we've got ourselves a bit of an issue over here. Actually, we could trigger the Defiant if we bring in Shogun, so why not? We could go to +1 if it's got Intimidate. So how about we go for that? This is the whole thing with Intimidators. With our Bishop and our King Shogun over here, we prepare for those Intimidates. Attack goes down, and Defiant says, not for me. Alright, so now we are +1. Let's go for a Katao Cleave. Our speed goes for Earthquake. Oh boy. Okay, that does good damage. We go for a Katao Cleave +1. And it's not quite enough. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and bring in... wait, let's check the defensive stats here. You got 150... Wait. 129 and has 166. Okay. Wow, you got no defense. Whoa, why did I think you were good? Hang on a second. Why is your defense so bad? Unless King Gambit is just defensive and we just take that like a champ. Earthquake. Oof. You know what? I think we'll go and swap in Olive Oil. I think we'll do that just to eat the Earthquake, and then we can go get the Seed Sower activated again, and then we can go for a Giga Drain to finish off the Gyarados. So I think that is the plan. So here comes the Earthquake again. We eat that up. Seed Sower is going to activate again. The Grassy Terrain has returned. We get a little bit of HP back from that, so that's good. Let's go for a Giga Drain. Goes for Stone Edge. And misses! Hey! How about some hacks on our half? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you kindly for that. I remember a couple episodes ago, I was getting mad hacks out the wazoo, and that was not fun at all. But we were successful in taking down the Gyarados, so that is awesome. Okay. Next up is going to be the Polteageist. Okay. Polteageist. So let's go ahead and bring in Valentina, because Ghost doesn't really affect it. And honestly, King Gambit is at half at the moment. And if you guys don't know, I don't heal in battles, because I do hardcore Nuzlocke style. So let's go ahead and see this Polteageist, what it wants to do here. Let's go for a crunch. Goes a will-o-wisp and misses. Wow. We're getting incredibly lucky here. But now that we know it's going to go... Ooh, it has weak armor. Ooh. Okay, speed increase. Alright, gets a bit of recovery. Okay, so now that we know it's going to go for will-o-wisp, let's go for psychic, anticipating that. Okay, so we are burned. Unfortunate. But to prepare for that, we went for psychic to predict the fact it was going to do that. And now goes the Poltergeist. That's how you play around the somatics. Did we get lucky with that will-o-wisp miss? Yeah, probably. But it is what it is. We take the burn. Alright, next up is going to be the Masquerada. Okay, so this is actually a weak point to our starter. So Titan is about half. It's grass and dark, I'm pretty sure. So it being grass and dark, I'm pretty sure Katana should be able to handle this. So let's go ahead and bring out our dual wing beat Mr. Katana.
To think that I, Cassiopeia, would be backed into a corner like this.
Masquerada. Let's see you, girl. Get that intimidation going. Alright, level 61. Alright, let's go for a dual wing beat. It's probably going to terrestrialize.
Very well. It seems I have to terrestrialize my Pokemon.
Well, I think you would have to, yes. But are you going to terrestrialize it? Is it still going to be a grass type, or is it going to become a completely different type altogether? Let us find out together. Nope, it's going to remain a grass type. Okay, cool. So, grass is quadra... Oh, he has it... Sneaky, sneaky... Only gets the attack drop. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Jeez, jeez, jeez. It had play rough. Okay, so... Now it disappears. Now, play rough from 203 did 115. So that did about just under 100. So we should be able to live another one. And he misses. Wow. Okay, that is unfortunate, and I wasn't planning for that. I calculated that we would live. The only time we would not live is if that happened, if we had a crit happen to us. So, at this point, there's not really much else we could do with that. It is what it is, guys. It is Pokemon. I mean, hell, we've had hacks happen to us, and I guess now it's our turn to get the good side of it, you know?
How strong you have grown.
Well, I know you're not Cassiopeia, so stop lying. You're not Cassiopeia. Stop lying to me.
Well now, Master Sharpino, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you, Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who that may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action that is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So, I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are strong as your kind. If anyone has a chance of saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one with my students for such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star, and win.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I leave this in your hands.
You there! What do you think you're doing? Oh boy, it's the gym leader.
Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you.
It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of Melissa's battle of school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking?
No, if I could just explain. You see, it's a rather sad tale.
Oh, spare me. Your excuses break worse than a stunky's behind.
Stunky's behind? Ahem. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them at the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Sharpino.
You will write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake.
Good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you.
Okay. So then where's Cassiopeia? Am I still... No, I'm all healed. Okay, so... Do I have to go inside the school? Is that where the leader is? Because it's still flashing as the icon over here. So... Where is said Cassiopeia? Maybe I have to go into one of the areas? I don't think it's a class, surely. Oh, let me go to one of these gates over here. Let's see what it says. Let's see what this... Biology lab. Mac. Director's office. But where is... But where's Cassiopeia? I don't get this. Do I have to go see the director again? Thank you for your visit, Master Sharpino. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. You mean Clive? Ah, I leave their identity to your imagination. Okay, we already said... Okay, so this is something that we had to do before. That's if I'd like to have much of your opinion on. Do you know what man or gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool? Bowl cuts? Oh, is that so? I suppose I need some... okay, I'm getting over this. Okay, we're not meant to talk to the director here. Okay, this is something you're meant to do after you do classes. Okay, so this was clearly a waste of time, so I do apologize for that. Entrance hall. My god, man. Where's Cassiopeia? I'm looking for someone to beat and stomp a mud hole in their behind. And I'm not here about this learning stuff, okay? I'm here to take on Cassiopeia, not deal with shenanigans or what have you. So, am I meant to go somewhere around Mezagoza? Is that what this is? Come to the academy in the... Oh, it's in the battlefield. Oh, wait a second. It's in the battlefield. Because it shows you a picture of the battlefield. Well, why did it say that? It doesn't say... Oh, I guess it did say battleground, so... My bad. Alright, so... Let's head to one of these gates over here. Let's head to the battleground. Let's go to the battleground. The battleground. Schoolyard. Well, there's no battleground, is there? So... I guess it's a schoolyard because that's the only place that has a battleground. I hope this is the right area. Oh, I think it is. Hey, it's Penny. Sharpino. Oh, it's Penny. She's Cassiopeia. Thanks for coming. Yeah, we can tell from the evening bag. It's you, Penny. How about a shock reaction? Oh! Huh. This must be quite a shock. Okay, I'm just gonna do it in voice. Huh. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia. They were both me all along. And when I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea of Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf, all for the goal of defeating me and putting it into Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I just can't roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? Thanks. Clive.
Oh, sorry to keep you. The note of apology this time had, preparation took longer than expected.
That voice. Is that you, Clive?
Penny, so was that you after? Is that you, Cassiopeia?
In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send this via to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves.
Okay, will do.
Dude, we know you Director Clavel. Stop! Jesus. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Alrighty then. Kicks things off with an Umbreon. Well, a good start for us because we've got ourselves our dancing partner. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Alright, level 62. Okay, these levels are starting to spike a bit. Alright. Baby doll eyes. I don't appreciate that. Let's go for an Aqua Step. Let's see how much damage this is doing to an Umbreon. Keep in mind, guys, we are down a little bit under-leveled here. Because I just saw the level is level 62. What is your end game, Umbreon? Are you just trying to weaken me until I can't do anything? Okay, we're about the halfway mark with 3 Aqua Steps. Our speed is increased. Psychic. Oh! Okay, we can't afford... No, we can't do this. No, no, no. We can't afford this. A Psychic... no, we're not dealing with that. No, 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 no. We are not dealing with that. Bring our Shogun. If it goes for Baby Doll Eyes again, that'll work. Nope, it goes for Psychic. Ha ha! Ha ha! Hoo-hoo! Ha ha! Alright, let's go for an Iron Head. Dark Pulse. Not very effective. Ooh, we almost get the kill. Another Dark Pulse. Not effective. Low kick for the win. And down goes the Umbreon. So that's the first Pokemon down. Umbreon, however you want to say it. It is down and out for the count. We'll send out a Flareon. Okay. We'll send back in Donald. Because I'm pretty sure it should be able to handle this just fine. My guess is it has something like Close Combat. Because I do know that Flareon doesn't get access to that. I'm pretty sure it does. So in comes Flareon. So this is literally just an EV team. It's literally an Eon team. Alright, let's go for an Aqua Step. Outspeeds. Oh my god. Are we doing... Is it the strategy for every single Eon that you just Baby Doll Eyes? Well, we're going to get the job done. That's what your thing is. We get the speed increase. And we're going to go for the Aqua Jet for the finish. In case you had some sort of priority like Quick Attack or something. I'm not about that life. No, no, no. Okay. Jolteon. Ooh, okay. Now, this could be a bit of a problem. I think I'll go ahead and send in the Titanic. So, out comes my Donald, in comes my Titan. The Titanic, you've been summoned. Come on out. So, Jolteon is most likely going to outspeed in every respect. So, I'm just going to go straight up for an Avalanche. And we're going to deal with this again. Oh, my God. Okay. Not bad damage, not bad. This Jolteon is just set on just being a big nuisance, aren't they? Alright, so we're about halfway there. Thunder. And it misses, dude. Okay, so it looks like Avalanche will in fact get the kill on Jolteon, so we're going to let it stay in. Thunder's going to come through. We eat that. We take that well. And Avalanche will kill. Which it does. Down goes the Jolteon. Okay, next up is Vaporeon. Now, I know Vaporeon's going to have some sort of Ice-type move. But I'm still going to send in Olive Oil just as a precaution. So let's bring in Olive Oil. Let's go for a Leak Seed. That's fine. If you want to keep doing that, by all means, go for it. I'll just sit here and sap your health away, slowly but surely. Alright, let's go for an Energy Ball. Yep, that's what I was waiting for. Here comes the Seed Sower. Here comes a Grass Terrain Boosted Energy Ball. And the Leak Seed to finish the job. This is why you got the strategies, people. This is why you got the strategies. This is why I have my strategeries. See, I planned for this. I knew this was going to happen. This is why I did what I did. And Arboliver. Oh boy, you are so good. Leafeon is next. Let's bring in our Cortana. Let's swap over to our Salamence. Let all of our team really embask in the glory of this battle right here. Oh my goodness. Get the intimidation drop there. Get things off. But most likely it's going to baby doll eyes. So I'm just going to go for a dual wing beat. If I had the amulet, I'd probably be able to prevent that from happening, but apparently that's not the case. Alright, so we've got 2 hits, so it looks like now one more hit. Well, okay, not now, because you're going to baby dollars again. So even if I wanted to, this is probably not going to kill unless I get a crit. If I get a crit, then this will kill. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay then. Alright, we'll go for Dragon Claw and we'll wrap up this Leafeon. Then she has one more Eon left. But kudos for taking advantage of that grassy terrain there, Penny. So down goes the Eon. There's one Pokemon left. Sylveon. Ooh. Okay. I'm not about that life. But hey, I've got Shogun. Could definitely do some damage. Yeah, we'll bring a Shogun. Why not? Let's do it. Hopefully doesn't have access to a fighting type move. I can't fault you. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Go Sylveon! I'm pretty sure Sylveon doesn't get access to Focus Blast, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Time to terrestrialize. Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. And what would that be? I mean, it's funny how you're talking about that about evolution, because really, an Eevee could be one of 8 Pokemon. So be yourself. Kind of hard to really forecast that, but hey, we've got ourselves a Sylveon over here. Alright, let's see what Sylveon wants to do here. My VV power will crush you to the stardust. Alright, let's see what he wants to go for. Moonblast with the Terrestrialized boost. Ooh, that's a good hit. Oh boy. I was actually hoping for a special attack reduction so that I would be able to kill it, but unfortunately it did not, and that is a problem. Okay, we need something to be able to take a hit. I think Valentina should be able to. I mean, it's Terrestrialized Moonblast. It is a problem, guys. I need a clean swap in to bring in someone that has priority, and I don't have that right now. So I'm going to bring in Valentina. Let's hope. Let's see if I can actually take a Moonblast. I cannot. Oh boy, that is a problem. Oh boy. Who's got special defense? So 96, 104, 128, but it's already taken a hit. 16. Wow, that's some special defense. Jesus. 83 and 109. Okay, so basically what it's coming down to is who do I want to sacrifice at this point? Because I can't swap in anyone without surviving. If I swap in Katana, it'll get killed. If I swap in Valentina, or basically any Pokemon, they're going to die. So unfortunately, I believe this is a goodbye for Valentina. What the hell are you doing, Sylveon? What are you doing? Penny, you're supposed to be the leader. I will say my goodbyes to Valentina, and you decided not to kill it. I'm glad Valentina didn't get killed, but what is the logic behind that decision? I will not understand. What were you thinking? It's all over now. Well, yeah, it kind of is, yeah. I would say fumbling that last move, yeah, would definitely spell doom for you. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong.
Indeed, merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their Tyretta suppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you.
Yeah, we didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what we had down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plans backfired us epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. The little stunt might have pulled us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you into all this. So I'll take responsibility for everything.
Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot.
Now that the boys are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop it right there, baby. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things.
Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent?
Hey, big boss, answer us. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything.
Jeez. Some heartstring pulling stuff, guys.
Thanks for everything, Sharpino. And you too, Clive.
Well, I'm glad I could see this through to the end.
I guess this is it for Team Star and me too.
Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first.
Check what?
Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this?
I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit.
Why not simply order them to?
Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them.
So, back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously.
They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband.
Because the bosses could do anything the code required of them, even leave the team?
Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them.
Thus the idea of Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What do your friends in the team mean to you?
They're your treasure? They're my greatest treasure. Oh my god, you could write this stuff. Jeez.
Splendid. Well, thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny.
What?
Now, young lady, there's something I should be very much like to discuss with you.
Hey, quit with the old geezer act, Clyde. You're creeping me out.
Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha-ha!
The Director Clavel?
Just as Cassiopeia was your... just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine.
But why?
I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy.
Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig.
Well, that's quite enough of that for now.
She had a crush on Clive.
Everyone, why don't you all come on out?
Team Star? Huh? Yo, big boss. Long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly.
Verily is thy long-hidden countenance of sight for sore eyes, my lady.
Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. Have you been this whole time? Ordy. We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Airy. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2, hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny! That's cute.
Know that Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies.
Come again?
As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure.
Well, why?
You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced from the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know the peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish.
Woohoo! Penny, isn't that great? Now we can all stay together.
Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee.
But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. Far as we heard, you only went through with that to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all, in our style.
I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny.
Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so...
Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss, and allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked.
Are they in trouble?
Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service.
Community service?
Yes. Specifically, I'll be asking you to manage the STCs.
And that stands for?
The Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Sharpino battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by your students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I will ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns?
No, it sounds like fun, but so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny.
'Tis true. We would most happily have you at our sides, my lady.
We can go to school together. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We already talk about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. So what do you say? You guys, Sharpino, what do you think?
Give it your best.
Huh? But I just...
No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think a little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all. I simply meant it's time to leave. Master Sharpino, please stop by my office later, if you would.
Okay, now we've been asked to go to his office, and now we're meant to go at the proper time. So now we need to go to the director's office. That is the mission, to go to the director's office. So let's go talk to the director. Hey, what's shaking, Bacon?
Ah, there you are, Master Sharpino. I want to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it?
It's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, please do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star.
That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response.
But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think.
Why so? Because of Operation Starfall?
No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did.
And what would that be?
The LP I gave to both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall, I got a hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system.
Ah, I see. Well, that is quite the revolution. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place.
It wasn't all that, I'm really sorry that I won't do it again. It wasn't that hard. It was easy to hack. Just, you just had to know how to get in the right spots.
This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I'll have to consult Ms. Jeter, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed.
I figured as much.
I do apologize, Master Sharpino, but I will have you to ask you to give us some privacy.
After I just got to the man's damn room. Come on now. Do we have to go back to the office again now? Seriously? We were just there, then we're going to go back to the office again. If you ever need any help, I'll be happy. Oh, that's it. Really? That was it? Okay, well, I believe that wraps up one of the stories for this game, and that is, of course, the story about the Team Star and everything else. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I look at my maps correctly, I'm going to assume that the only two things left is to go see Arvin at the Pokoloco Lighthouse. Oh. Sharpino? Penny? There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs, where we first met? I'll be waiting. Hold the phone. Okay, I was about to wrap things up here, but apparently there might be something else. So let's go figure it out. So this is where we met Penny down the bottom here. Oh, yep, there she is. Let's see what she has to say. Penny? Hasta la vista! The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, You got a point. It is cringy, but it's good. Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. Well, that's great. The Pokemon League said they'd waive my debt if I did some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clavel and that Jeter lady kept complimenting me, like a weird amount. Apparently I've got outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet me like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I've never seemed to find the right words, but, thank you so much. You saved Team Star, and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all that you've done, so here. Hello, we got Draco Meteor. Yo, that's a baller TM to have. Let's go. I'm sure you put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with medicines and hacking and stuff. So next time, I'll be the one helping you, Sharpino. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Hey, you're supposed to do the pose. You can't just, you gotta go. And that is the storyline completed. Woohoo! Yay! Storyline and all of its glory completed. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a better pose to have than in front of the place where it all started. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button down below because, as always, your support is greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for the next episode of the as I drop my controller, put that back in that pose. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke as we do then go ahead now and look at Arvin. So apparently we're supposed to be meeting him outside the lighthouse, and apparently something's about to happen from there. So maybe we can have that storyline completed, and then after we finish that one, then the Elite Four waits, and then that is the Nuzlocke completed in all of its entirety. So ladies and gentlemen, until next time I see you guys in the next video, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.